Welcome to the next installment in the Improve81 podcast series. My name is Jason Bond, and I am the Communications Manager for the Virginia Department of Transportation Salem District. For this podcast, we will be discussing the ramp extension project at the Troutville rest area. There was a previous podcast in this series about this project, but now that it's moving toward construction, we're going to provide an update. To share the latest information about the project, I'm joined today by Tony Handy, who is an area construction engineer in VDOT Salem District, and Dave Covington, the ID1 Program Delivery Director. Greetings to you both.
Good afternoon, Jason.
Thank you, Jason, for having us.
So, Tony, for people who may not be familiar with the Troutville Rest Area Ramp Extension Project, could you give us an overview?
Yes, I would be happy to. For those folks who may not have heard the previous discussion about the Troutville Rest Area Ramp Extension Project, which is located on South I-81 at mile marker 158 in Botetourt County, the off-ramp into the rest area will be extended approximately 500 feet, and the ramp onto southbound I-81 will be extended approximately 2,100 feet. The ramps today are very short and don't give drivers much time to merge in and out of traffic. So the extensions will improve safety by providing motorists more decision time. The project also includes expanding the parking lot area by creating 13 additional truck parking spaces. At this time, design is finished, and in February, VDOT awarded a $4.9 million contract to Branch Civil Incorporated from Roanoke to deliver this project. The bid for the project was within the department's construction estimate range. Branch is a local contractor who we partnered with successfully in the past, and they've recently worked on the I-81 widening project between exit 141 and exits 143.
Dave, what are some of the problems that this project will address?
Well, first, as Tony mentioned, the entrance and exit into and out of the rest area do not currently meet standards for their length. What this means is that vehicles that want to exit the interstate into the rest area have a pretty short distance to slow down or to stop. And vehicles exiting the rest area and entering the interstate do not have enough distance to accelerate to highway speeds prior to merging into traffic. Both conditions create safety and congestion problems, which we're trying to resolve. Additionally, trucks frequently park along the shoulders of the ramps, which create a major safety problem. Increasing the amount of truck parking within the rest area will enhance safety dramatically. We have recurring issues with collisions involving trucks parked along the shoulders of the interstate and the ramps.
So, Tony, could you tell us when construction will begin and when will work be completed?
Visitors to the rest area may see some preliminary work, such as drainage improvements, as early as this spring. However, the majority of construction will begin after Memorial Day, and the rest area facility and parking lot will be closed to the public in late May. A temporary concrete barrier wall will be installed in front of the rest area to prevent motorists from being able to enter the facility. The rest area is expected to reopen prior to Labor Day, with construction being completed later in September. This means that drivers and truckers will not be able to park at the rest area from late May until early September.
So, Tony, why did you have to close the rest area to be able to complete the ramp extensions?
There were multiple factors that led to this decision. Because there are so many construction activities to be completed with such a small area and within a short period of time, we needed to close the rest area to ensure the safety of both the traveling public and contractor personnel while giving the contractor room to perform the work. To extend the ramps, there will be large equipment and trucks that will be used to move earth. We understand closing the rest area may be a temporary inconvenience, but the overall project will finish more quickly than if we tried to keep the facility open while work is underway.
Dave, are there any other advantages to closing the rest area during construction?
Yeah, something that we're trying to do consistently along the corridor, and I've talked about this on numerous podcasts and videos, is recognize opportunities and take advantage when we find those opportunities. And this is the perfect scenario to help explain what we're trying to do, or one of our objectives in the program. So in coordination with our maintenance group, we're able to complete the project while also performing planned maintenance activities at the rest area. This approach reduces the overall cost to the taxpayers while also reducing the need to perform multiple closures of the rest area.
So, Tony, how will VDOT let people know that the rest area will be closed?
We're doing several things to get the word out. A few weeks before we close the rest area, there'll be temporary electronic message boards along southbound I-81 further north. Existing digital message signs along the entire corridor will also be used to let people know the rest area will be closing. About a month before, signs will be posted in the rest area to let visitors know. VDOT has also shared information through our social media accounts, and we've coordinated with local government officials and stakeholders to make sure they're aware. We have also asked the Virginia Trucking Association to help us communicate with the trucking community.
Since the rest area will be closed, what other options are available for motorists, Dave?
That's a very good question, Jason. Our rest areas are becoming more and more popular every year with more visitors, so we want to make sure that we maintain access to safe and reliable rest areas whenever we can. So while the Troutville rest area is closed, drivers on southbound I-81 can use the Fairfield rest area, which is at mile marker 199 in Rockbridge County, or the Radford rest area at mile marker 108 in Montgomery County. We are also partnering with the Department of Motor Vehicles so that portable toilets and parking areas will be available during the rest area closure period for commercial vehicles at the Troutville Way Station located on southbound I-81 at mile marker 149.
We certainly look forward to this project getting underway, and after hearing this discussion, I hope people will understand that closing the rest area for a few months in the short term is necessary to make way for a long-term safety improvement. My appreciation goes out to both Tony and Dave for joining me today. For future podcast videos and more information about the I-81 Corridor Improvement Program in Virginia, be sure to visit Improve81.org. And as always, we wish you safe travels.
Thank you, Jason.